Hey guys, and welcome to the update on September 22nd, 2023. So looking at our UKV forecast, we can see that let's say we had some showers down the east and over the north. They're dying out tonight. Tonight should be mainly clear and cold at first before a veil of high cloud does move in from the west. Now, tomorrow morning will start off sunny in the east and north. However, that cloud will roll in here by about 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. and rain will move in to Munster by 10 a.m. This rain will gradually push eastwards over Ireland throughout tomorrow, reaching the east coast by about 4 p.m. This will move very slowly eastwards into the evening, briefly clearing the east before pushing back northwards into Sunday morning. So the southeast coast gets some more rain into the early hours of Sunday morning. On Sunday itself, this area of heavier rain does pulse northwards on Sunday morning, bringing washouts to many areas of the country. We have yellow rainfall warnings in force for the northwest and the southeast for this area of heavy rain. So heaviest rain over the hills and mountains, and also in coastal areas. Into Sunday afternoon, we do see this very active feature pushing from the west into the evening. That here could be a squall line, so a line of very heavy rain, strong gusty winds, possible hail and thunder as well. Now that will be quite severe as it goes through, forms along convergence zones as well as large temperature contrasts on an active cold front. It clears through, and on Monday we see some showers come in from the west into Monday evening. Some heavier showers move in organised area showers. And on Tuesday we see showers again, and on Wednesday we see this mass of rain move in from the west, followed by this deep low to the northwest and stormy winds. Wednesday is a big one to watch for the wind speeds. So the temperature today around the low teens, quite chilly. Tonight will be a cold night, possibly the first frost in the North Midlands. A ground frost, about 2 degrees there to about 7 degrees in the southwest. Into tomorrow, highest temperatures from about 10 to 15 degrees, warmest in Munster later in the day. And actually on Saturday night, temperatures will rise compared to the daytime values, with lows of 13 to 15 degrees. Into Sunday, highest temperatures about 15 to 17 degrees. Into Monday, Sunday and into Monday morning, lowest temperatures of 10 to 12, warmest on the coastal areas. Into Monday, highest temperatures of 15 to 17 degrees, and into Tuesday morning, lowest temperatures 10 to 12. So nothing really out of the ordinary, or very much average for September. Into Tuesday evening, again low to mid-teens. Now, into Wednesday, quite cold over Ulster and North Leinster, below 10 degrees, but elsewhere temperatures rise as that storm does come in, and Wednesday sees a brief warm sector before it's pushed away to some more cooler air from the west. Now we do need to go through these wind speeds as they will be quite severe. So this is in miles per hour, so do bear that in mind. We go into Wednesday morning, we start to see these very stormy winds come towards Munster. So widely inland above 60 miles per hour. That's above 96 kmh. We go off into midday on Wednesday, extremely severe. Pretty much all inland areas are above 96 an hour in kilometers per hour. While the west, south, and Midlands, especially in coastal areas, but even the strip into Midlands, above 70 miles per hour, which is about 112 kmh. Now, these winds are very severe for inland areas, and on the coast here, in excess of 80 miles per hour, touching on 90 miles per hour. Those winds would warrant a red warning, especially considering that in September, the trees are in full leaf, therefore they're prone to a lot more damage. So this will be a very severe storm if it came off. Orange warnings, red warnings, closures to everything pretty much, a standstill. So this needs a very close eye kept on it. This is the NAO index observed and GEFS forecasts. So again, we know that it's staying negative into October. This is the GFS 12Z run. So we can see a transient bump tonight brings some dry and cold weather. Tomorrow we'll see that very wet southwesterly flow, and off into next week we see this westerly flow maintaining itself. Watch over the Azores though on Tuesday, we see that low forming, and it really powers up on the jet stream into Wednesday. Now that is a real storm for especially the southeast of the country. Not too bad in the north and west, bar the rainfall. Into the end of the month, we see more low pressure coming from the west. And look at this. This remain of some sort of hurricane comes in and really brings us a big battering on the 4th and 5th of October. Really severe storm. That clears off, and I actually go quite warm there briefly until more low pressure comes in from the west, and it just goes cool, wet and windy again. It's the ECMWF run. So you can see transient highs tonight before that very wet stuff comes back again tomorrow evening through Sunday. Rain warnings in force, a lot of rain, possibly also a big squall line coming through. Into Tuesday, we see some more fronts coming through. Showers on Tuesday afternoon before this deep low really ramps up on Wednesday. Look at that. Wednesday at midday, just off the Kerry coast, and that moves in over the south of Ireland, bringing a battering, and that clears off. Into the end of the month, we see tentative signs of high pressure reaching to the south, but I think that low will flatten it off, and it does just that. And we keep the wind in from a cool and showery westerly to northwesterly direction. This is the UK Met run. Okay, so transient high followed by this very wet winds from the Atlantic, and it just keeps going into next week. Look at this deep storm coming in for Wednesday. This time towards Mayo by Wednesday at midday. So widely, extremely severe winds with that one. So at this stage, Wednesday does look like it could be really quite stormy indeed. The GEM. So of course, do keep an eye on the warnings at Met.ie and any updates they give on Twitter, for example, because they will let you know first if the storm is named and all the warnings that could be issued for the storm. So the GEM shows again that lows towards Iceland, continuing to steer in this very moist southwesterly flow over Ireland before this low gets caught up and really spins up, bringing a storm on Wednesday and Thursday. So again, the GEM goes for it as well, and more low pressure comes in from the west into the end of the month and the start of October. This is the icon. So the icon, let's see what it shows. So again, this low towards Iceland over the weekend, bringing all this rain and winds before the storm gets picked up by the jet stream. Again, barrels in Wednesday. Now, the exact position, intensity, and timing of the low pressure is, of course, still up for doubts. also say still up for grabs, but this does look severe either way. So just now it's all about seeing these models combine and converge on just one solution. But I'm pretty sure that we've got an 80% chance of a storm now on Wednesday, with pretty high confidence that this low will verify in some way, but how it will verify is still unknown. The arpege actually gets to Wednesday. At this stage, it looks a bit less severe than the other runs, but still, that would be quite stormy. So we're done for now. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.